The Hysterocrates Gigas, commonly known as the Cameroon Red Baboon Tarantula, is a large and fascinating species from the rainforests of West Africa. With its impressive size, earthy reddish-brown coloration, and intriguing behaviors, including the unusual ability to swim, this tarantula has gained attention in the exotic pet hobby. But before keeping one, it's important to understand its temperament, as it is not considered a beginner-friendly species. In this video, we'll explore the behavior and personality of Hysterocrates Gigas, from its defensive tendencies to its activity levels and suitability as a pet. The temperament of Hysterocrates Gigas can be best described as defensive and high-strung. This is not a calm, docile species like some New World tarantulas. Being an Old World tarantula, it lacks urticating hairs and instead relies on its speed, strong threat displays, and potent venom to defend itself. While not aggressive in the sense of actively seeking confrontation, it is quick to stand its ground if it feels threatened. This species will often rear up in a threat posture, showing its fangs, and may strike if provoked. For this reason, it's not suitable for handling and should only be kept by intermediate or experienced tarantula keepers who can work safely around fast, defensive species. When cornered or startled, Hysterocrates gigas will not hesitate to defend itself. Instead of flicking hairs like New World species, it relies on its speed and powerful bite. The venom is medically significant compared to many tarantulas, with effects such as intense localized pain, swelling, and muscle cramps reported from bites. While it is not known to be lethal to humans, the experience would be extremely unpleasant and possibly dangerous for those with allergies. Its defensive behavior means that keepers should always use tools like long tongs during maintenance, avoid sudden movements around the enclosure, and ensure the tarantula has adequate hiding spots to reduce stress. The Hysterocrates gigas is an extremely active and industrious burrower. In the wild, it constructs deep burrows in the rainforest soil, which help maintain stable humidity and temperature levels. In captivity, given the right amount of substrate, at least 8 to 10 inches deep, it will quickly begin digging an elaborate tunnel system. This species is also known for its unusual comfort with water. In its native habitat, seasonal flooding can submerge burrows, and the tarantula has adapted to swim and remain submerged for short periods. In captivity, some keepers provide large water dishes or shallow pools, and the spider may be observed wading or swimming. When outside its burrow, it moves with startling speed. This rapid movement, combined with its defensive nature, can make rehoming or enclosure maintenance challenging for inexperienced keepers. Because Hysterocrates gigas is a deep burrower, it may spend much of its time out of sight. However, it is more likely to be visible during feeding times or in the evening when it becomes more active. For some hobbyists, this secretive nature can be a downside, but for others, the reward of catching a glimpse of this powerful and fascinating spider is part of the appeal. The Hysterocrates gigas is generally not recommended for beginners due to its speed, defensiveness, and potent venom. Beginners may find it difficult to manage the enclosure safely, especially during rehouse situations when the spider is more likely to bolt or defend itself. However, for an intermediate or experienced keeper who enjoys observing natural behaviors such as burrowing and swimming, this tarantula can be a highly rewarding species to own. While you can't change the natural temperament of Hysterocrates gigas, you can make it feel secure and reduce defensive displays by providing deep substrate for burrowing coconut fiber, topsoil, or a mix. High humidity, around 75 to 85% with good ventilation. Multiple hides so the spider can retreat instead of feeling cornered. Minimal disturbance. Avoid tapping the enclosure or moving it unnecessarily. Long tools for enclosure maintenance to maintain a safe distance. To summarize, the Hysterocrates gigas temperament can be described as defensive, will readily take a threat posture and bite if provoked. Fast-moving, quick bursts of speed make it challenging to work with. Non-handleable, not suitable for physical interaction. Secretive but active, spends much time in burrows but active during hunting and digging. Intermediate to advanced care level, best kept by those with prior experience handling Old World species. The Hysterocrates gigas is an extraordinary tarantula with behaviors that set it apart from many others in the hobby. Its ability to swim, impressive size, and complex burrowing habits make it fascinating to observe. However, its defensive temperament, speed, and potent venom mean it demands respect and caution. For the right keeper, Hysterocrates Gigas offers a glimpse into the world of powerful old-world tarantulas and their remarkable adaptations. But for those just entering the hobby, it's best to start with calmer, more forgiving species before taking on the challenge of the Cameroon Red Baboon Tarantula.